Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to slightly hazy, slightly smoky, thanks Oregon, Raider Field here in Hudson, Wisconsin for the opening game, a little belated of the 2020 Big Rivers Conference boys soccer season as the Hudson Raiders host the Menomonie Mustangs. It has been truly a year unlike any other, and we are hoping for soccer quality unlike any other. The Raiders hoping to be safer here at home as the Mustangs are looking to storm in and steal a victory and start their season off on the right foot. This is Chuck Bublitz joining you as always with my better half, color commentator, wisest man in the booth, Brian Mose. Mr. Mose, how are you doing?
Doing good. It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, it's a pleasure to see you in person. You know, it's
Yeah.
I was wondering if maybe we would have to just Google meet you into this thing, you know, but we're here and we're ready to go. I think we have got, you know, with you in the booth, you and I think we've got this covered like a good mask this game.
Yeah, for sure.
There's nothing getting through here, so I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to see what the Raiders bring. You know, it's a lot of turnover. Raiders lost some long-time starters, contributors, and stars to graduation last year, which, as with every season, presents an opportunity for new players to step in and step up. The players on the field here, and we're just about ready to go. Early thoughts.
Well, I feel like it's important to watch the class of 2021 and see how they step into this leadership role now as seniors after all that graduating talent that you mentioned.
Right, and we are underway. Menomonie with the ball early. Taking the kickoff was number 17 for them. That's Angel Infante. And now they're working it around the back. Some early pressure from the Raiders. Looks like it does result in a turnover. Tygo Kelly looking to drop it off. Darren Chuckle on the ball. Out wide. Sam Ross making that run into the corner. Can he get there? He does. Centers it. Looking there for number 16. Noah Beckemeyer with the early header. Early chance for the Raiders. Ball over there. Goal kick for the Mustangs.
Yeah, nice job there by the co-captain just trying to put the ball in play, and it didn't result in a goal, but you can see this early pressure that the Raiders are putting on the Mustangs here in their own barn.
Yep, and you can see, so the Raiders starting three across the front. They've got on their right, Joey Grickus, Tygo Kelly in the center, and then Trevor Nava-Barber on the left there. In the middle of the park, we got Sam Ross, we got Noah Beckemeyer, and Darren Chuckle. It'll be interesting to see as well here with, the entire preseason disrupted.
Mm-hmm.
Really, the teams just started practicing a week ago. You know, who's sharp? What's their energy like? What are their passes like? Is it crisp? Running in the box is Sam Ross. Joey Grickus on the ball. Takes a deflection off the defender. Tygo Kelly steps in, tries to get a foot on it, gets a second one, and then cleared up and out by number 12 there. No, that can't be number 12. He's not in the game. So see if I can get a better read on that player. Cleared up and out anyways by the Mustangs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of on their heels already here in the second minute of play. Let's see if Hudson can keep on the pressure.
Pusicki putting the ball into the mix. Nobody there for it. There's a chase. And won by the Mustangs. Coming on a break, looks like number 4, number 4, Gabe Tranier. Still on the ball, pursuing Edwin Berger back. Big kick, looking back for Bienerman. Little bit too high, a little bit too hard, a little bit too far. It's going to be an early corner kick here, opportunity for the Mustangs. That, to me, looked like a play of someone or teammates that haven't had a chance to play a lot together.
Yeah, I was just going to say that Edwin did a really good job there of kind of pinching off that lane and picking up the ball, but, kind of an early mistake here as that was Edwin's first touch of the season. Hopefully he can clean that up here in the future.
Right. So we'll see. Again, we've got Tranier on the ball, junior. Menomonie stacking players across top of the 18, making runs now. Played back to where they all came from. Cleared up by Grickus. Nava-Barber trying to get on it. And we've got a throw in for the Raiders. Moving on the ball to Chuckle. Chuckle kind of playing that holding midfielder role. Looking to distribute the ball, break up attacks. Tygo Kelly looking to make the run. Played down the line nicely there by Benoit. O'Kelly on it, looking for the cross. Past one, deflected off another, back in a second time. Grickus looking to get on the ball, heads it into the middle. Cleared out there by number 21 for the Mustangs, Graham Strong. But the pressure continues for the Raiders just 3 minutes in. It feels inevitable right now. Anybody just stepping out here early with good play, good movement?
I mean, pretty much all the midfielders and forwards have done a pretty good job of putting the ball in play here, is putting on some pressure. It's good to see those guys, especially with all that talent that graduated last year, up at those positions.
Whew. Speaking of talent, Jonathan Fenton in goal there is going to be tough to chip the ball over. He has got a significant amount of height.
Wow.
Can be quite advantageous for a goalkeeper. Over the head of Alex Ewig. Like Busicki on the bounce. Back a little bit easier there for Biederman that time.
A much better use of touch there from the backside of the Raiders on that one.
Yep.
Oh,
Slotting it through for
wonderful.
Naval Barber. He's on sides. He's in. He shoots. He's he's off the post and he doesn't score. Oh my goodness. Just bent it. Just touched it so lovely right around the goalkeeper. Good ball. Good run. Good intent. Bad luck. So, but as I said, I think a real sign of intent there from the Raiders. They are aggressive and getting after it.
Well, they can definitely tell that Menomonie here has, I mean, at least in my opinion, has come out a tad bit flat here. They haven't had much possession so far. Hudson trying their best to pounce on that opportunity.
Yep. Just it's a different scene here. We've got the players wearing masks on the field here. Some of them gaiters. They're falling down. It's you know, hashtag 2020. That pandemic life, though.
Yeah, we got 2 filters on. We got one on the mic and one of our face.
Right? We'll see if that can filter out some of the nonsense that usually comes out of my mouth. I don't know, though. I'm not holding my breath. Benoit with a throw-in. Beckemeyer turns. Leaves it for O'Kelly. Kind of lets it run, but then ends up holding on to the ball. Chuckles there for him in support. And looks like he's got Grickus. Plays into the corner for Joey. Turns on the Jets. Naval Barber making a great run. Can Grickus get it to him? A little bit too long. Took too many touches. Drops it off for O'Kelly. Really, really nicely done there, tracking the run of Tygo O'Kelly by number 13, Shane Draskowski. That looked like O'Kelly had him beat, and he was able to step inside and win that ball and clear it out. But Raiders get another throw-in deep in the Menomonie defensive half.
You wonder how many more times Hudson has to do that in order to get an early goal here. They have been in Menomonie's territory quite a bit.
Coach Solom on the sideline there imploring his players to play simple, which I think is always good advice in the game of soccer. Naval Barber looking kind of aggressively, I think, looking for Sam Ross and just kind of hit a ball that should have been played to his feet into the space behind him there.
Yep.
But again, I think that's it. You feel the unfamiliarity that the players have with each other with just a limited amount of time. Benoit tracking back. Pressure from number 17 on Helen Fonte. Biederman just clears it out.
Yeah, it's definitely a different type of season when there's not only feeling out the other team's players, but feeling out your own guys when you drop into this first game here.
Right? I mean, it's like they just hopped off the battle bus, dropped in, and trying to figure it out.
Oh, man, I didn't think I was going to hear that.
Well, I mean, you're the one talking about dropping in, Mose. Come on. I mean, let's be honest. I think they missed at least a fortnight worth of games, you know. It's all 2 weeks, right? But we'll see what happens.
Ooh.
Throw in here for the Mustangs. That's number 14, Zach Fosslid. In. One out again by Benoit. Yeah, it's going to be quite the different season. I believe neither of the Eau Claires, North or Memorial, due to their schools' decisions on in-person, hybrid, etc. I think that's eliminated them from athletic competition.
Not too long after it started.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that could be seen as a positive for Hudson, at least when it comes to competition. They now have less of a field to play against.
Right. And so, right, it's just, here's Tygo Kelly coming in. Tygo Kelly looking for almost like a little chip shot there, trying to bend it around.
All right, yeah.
Wonderful idea.
Yeah, tough angle. Goalie came out nicely, cut that angle to cut the angle down, make himself big, and then just a little more than O'Kelly could handle, pardon me.
Okay, thanks, Nate.
And so we've got, obviously this year's a little bit different. We've just got 4 weeks. Each team plays home and away Tuesday and Thursday, one home, one away this week. Next week there's a week off, and then the subsequent 2 weeks, and we kind of go from there.
Yeah.
So, lovely ball there from Sam Ross. Great first touch by Trevor Navalbarber,
that's in,
and a
yes.
great goal in the 9th minute of play. Goal for the Raiders! Scored by number 15, Trevor Nava Barber. Assisting on the play, number 10, Sam Ross. Nava Barber from Ross. Raiders 1, Mustang 0. Tell me about that goal.
Well, it was the finish to a early and often attack here in the first 8 or 9 minutes of play for the Hudson Raiders, and they've been knocking on the doorstep for a while, and someone finally answered, and that was Nava Barber putting one in, one that he probably should have put in a little bit earlier.
Yep.
But just barely off the post, and
second
he gets
time's the
redeemed.
charm. Yeah, he's looked hungry.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's been quite a spark plug here.
Nice run. Oh, I love the first time ball from Grickus. Love the thought there.
Yeah, and you hope that either throughout this game or throughout the next few games that those kind of touches end up being a lot more pinpoint.
Right.
Than because, I mean, like you mentioned, it was a great idea to just go off the first touch.
Yeah, the previous time when Grickus came down and then tried to dribble the end line and cut it back, it looked like if he would have taken it first time, Nava Barber had really made a great run in on the far post and was, a few yards ahead of anybody. And if Grickus, I think, had at that time played the early ball, would have been a pretty good chance. Just acres of space right now. Ross is able to just kind of find space at will. Little overlap by Beckemeyer. He takes a little knock. Dribble past one. Can't get past the second. Ewig picks it up. Just tries to put it on frame.
Ooh, wow.
Does put it on frame. Saved there by Fenton.
Tough to get past that reach.
Right. Although it did look like it caught him off guard just a little bit. That's always an advantage. I can remember Nick Thompson, who graduated last year, he was good for about 1 a year where he'd be coming up from center back and he would just hit it from 30-plus yards and just drill it into the back of the net. And Ewig certainly looks like he's got that ability as well. Here comes O'Kelly on a break, and again Nava Barber with acres of space. Early ball, takes a touch to settle, cleared out with a great recovery run there by the Mustangs. I believe that's number 13, Shane Draskowski. That's twice he's made a good tackle here early on.
Yeah, wonderful bit of defensive skill right there.
Yeah, you'd love to see Nava Barber take that first time the way he was placed in. Thrown. Benoit dropping it back to Chuckle. Ooh, looking to find Ross. I like the idea, just a little more pace on that ball.
Nice Benoit.
Beckemeyer. Turning. Finds Benoit. Hudson with a little bit of possession here. Nice job settling. No, I like that idea. Good step. There's,
a little bit too far.
Yep. And the run wasn't there either. Good job by Alex Ewig, just kind of dancing around Infante there. Yeah, Hudson settled in here nicely, just working the ball around. And yeah, I think you called it. There's just a different energy to what the Raiders are bringing right now.
Yep.
Kind of got the Mustangs on the ropes. Good run love the run by Ross. Septa, Chuckle won it, stumbled, lost it. But back in possession are the Raiders. Playing a lot of through balls and just so much space right now.
Oh, nice find.
Oh, needed a better ball there. Tygo Kelly looking to go. I think you look like must have got the ball. Draskowski there. And before O'Kelly caught him. Yeah, so what do you see that's working well for the Raiders right now?
Well, I mean, for these last couple of minutes here, it has been possession that has been setting up their chances, but when Hudson has been able to break out and use one-touch passes or volley it into the box, when more of like a fast-paced approach has been put into play here by the Raiders, it has been more effective, at least in my opinion, because we saw that here in the first 8 minutes.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think Grickus has done a nice job getting up and down on the right.
Yep.
Nava Barber, I've really been impressed with his energy and his desire, just consistently 4, 5, 6, 7 times when they've been coming down, he's yards behind the defender. He's open. They're starting to, I think, recognize that and find him, work it down the right and then get it across to Nava Barber.
Yeah, especially, I mean, I can praise his ability to find pockets in the defense here on this back end of Menomonie. They've been kind of letting Nava Barber through here with some quality chances. Ooh.
Jaskowski working real hard for the Mustangs. I mean, that's just really what you want to see, from a senior leader on your team is the effort that he's putting in, and the clutch plays and tackles that he's making have been huge for the Mustangs so far. Nava Barber takes one touch. Great job tracking there on that run. So that says number 12. Yeah, Bloomquist there. Sam Ross takes a couple touches,
nice.
shoots. Good save there by Fenton, out for a Raider corner kick. We'll see. A lot of times last year they would, of course, send a couple guys over.
And it looks like they might do the same here with O'Kelly and Ross.
Yep, so they
Got the captains in the corner.
the Solon Classic, as I like to call it. It's just it's so nice. You get back to a little bit of normalcy, and there's just those things that are reliable, like a good mask. Just Solon corner kicks with two men. Ross, one arm, puts it into the mix, looking for Chuckle. Chuckle gets on it, nods it down just wide of the goal. More than just wide. But, again, there's some intent. They're finding it. We got a couple subs. Let's see if we can find out who that is. Okay, we'll play the can we see? Oh, we're going to send 4 in. Okay, here we go, team. Let's squad
this
up.
is a Tiger substitution here.
It's a Tiger substitution. All right. I cannot see.
Happy to bring that back.
Right? Can we see, is that 18? No. 19? It's got to be 19. No, 10.
Yeah, it's 10.
10's in, 11 maybe is in. Does that look like 11? Yep.
Well, I just talked with my boss, and he says it's working.
Okay, my son was just on. That's cool. Thank you.
Okay.
Who else we got? 18 maybe? 19? It's got to be 19. And who's in the middle there? It's a single digit. Could it be 8? See if we can see it. Yes, it's 8.
All right.
Into the game at the last stoppage for the Mustangs. Number 8, Oliver Patrick. Number 10, Max Schemenauer. Number 11, Clayton Finetti. And number 19, Alejandro Landaver Noyola. So we've got...
No Menomonie parents to correct us in person.
Right? So I can just fail in ignorance. I feel like somehow there's probably... that might be a catchphrase for 2020.
That's a good one, yeah.
Right?
Interesting development here for the Mustangs. They're pushing the ball here in Hudson territory. Now they've got a throw-in on the far side.
All right, first subs coming for the Raiders here. 13-14, Josh Davis, Harry Ross getting ready to come in. And Paul Phillipson joined the squad late. Looking, Nava Barber's got the run on. Can we find him? We can. Great job. Oh, just that first touch got away from him a little bit. And who's there? Jaskowski. Goalie's way out. Hit it first time, Sam.
Just
Get
trying
there.
to put
Get
it
there.
over.
Get there. Oh!
Wide
Not
left.
even really close, but I love it. Now into the game for the Raiders. Number 2, Paul Phillipson. Number 13, Josh Davis. And number 14, Harry Ross. So we've got Beckemeyer, we've got Chuckle and Ewig coming out. And looks like Tygo Kelly will drop back into the center of defense. Looks like we got Ross's, I'm assuming that's Sam Ross's younger brother there, drops into midfield. And Phillipson in on the flank. Grickus moves into the center. So we got Nava Barber, Grickus, and Phillipson. In the middle, we've got 13 there, Josh Davis. We got 14, Harry Ross. And then we got Sam Ross. And in the back, we still have the regulars with the addition of Tygo Kelly.
Yeah, this will be our first glimpse here at Harry Ross. His first bit of playing time here for the Raiders. But it's good to see Paul and Josh check into the game here. A couple of seniors.
So Cross coming off of the deep throw-in, wins another throw-in. So Busicki's over there again. And another thing that I will be interested to see is the fitness level. Just kind of see the Raiders came out with a decent amount of pace. Menomonie was a little bit slower, and to see over the course of the game if Hudson's able to maintain that pace and pressure. And depending on the scoreline as well, how they choose to play it.
Yeah, we need to find a pacer test and compare.
Right. My guess is the Raiders are going to go after the game like Coach Flanagan goes after Taco John's tacos, which is maximum effort, Deadpool style.
That would make 2 Hudson coaches that love Taco John's. I know Solom likes the Johns.
I love me some Taco John's. That's gourmet right there.
Oh, physical play there.
Oh, get there, Paul. Oh, slowed us around a little bit. Paul Phillipson, I don't know if you've had a chance to see Paul lately, sporting a mighty new do. He's got some, like, lightning bolts into the side of his head. It is...
I have not seen it up close, but I am now interested to see
Yeah,
it. Sure, it looks great.
It does look good. Berger back to, Biederman looks a little more
Really
dangerous maybe than
close.
it was. Nice quick play here from the Raiders. Just moving the ball around. It's Harry Ross. Nice clear, strong call from Lucas Biederman.
Oh, get it, Trevor.
Oh, Navarro again! What a great save! That really
Wonderful stop.
real great willingness there by Fenton to get off his line and to make himself big and make it difficult. He's coming up huge, literally and figuratively, for the Mustangs right now. Really fabulous there.
Oh yeah, no, he made himself a shield pretty much, and just kind of kept himself in front, almost like a hockey goalie. You know,
Right.
just keeping himself right in front of the action, making sure that there's no real avenue for that ball to get past him.
Right. Nice use of the word avenue, Mr. Mose. Have you been just reading thesauruses during the lockdown here?
No, I have not.
While everyone else was shopping for toilet paper in March, you just ran frantically to whatever Barnes and Noble you could still find in business and just bought up all the dictionaries.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Yeah,
Bought
okay.
me some Merriam-Webster's.
Right.
Oh, nice.
Did you do any COVID home projects or anything?
No, I did not. If that was the case, my room would be a lot nicer right now.
Hey, let's be honest. No one's seeing your room right now, so
Yeah, that's good. It's mine and my own.
Yep. Just make that mess. Tell your mom and your dad to butt out. And O'Kelly with a nice through ball, finding the feet of Grickus, who checked into that space, looking to lay it off for Ross. A little behind him. Drops it back, looking up for Trevor Navel-Barber. Looks like Fenton's right there, and he is. I love that kind of Carolina blue jersey he's got on. Biederman coming way out. Is that Manuel Neuer or is that Lucas Biederman there? Jeez, sweeper keeper. They're just looking over the top for Navel-Barber right now. Took a little bit of a goofy bounce over his head. Still Navel-Barber
Hey, he's still
outworking
on it. Wow.
just about 3 players there. Now with some space, here come the Mustangs. Drop it off for Noyola. Looking for the run there.
Nice.
Great job by Busicki dropping back. Little indecisive, gives it back.
Oh, Paul's sneaking
Good
up
job,
from behind.
Phillipson with the love the black or not the black. Love the pink shoes.
He's hard to miss on the field.
Davis there dropping off for Benoit. Picks his
Oh,
run.
wonderful
Great
two-man game
run,
there.
Yeah, really nice. And then looking for Phillipson on the back post.
Wonderful.
Oh, and what a heck of a goal. What a heck of a goal. What a heck of a finish by Paul Phillipson in the 22nd minute. Goal for the Raiders. Scored by number 2, Paul Phillipson. Assisting on the play, number 13, Josh Davis. Phillipson from Davis. Raiders 2, Mustangs 0. Checking into the game for the Raiders, number 6, Aaron Sparling.
Next one's going to be Drew Lowe, number 7.
And into the game for the Mustangs, number 6, Noah Reckon. Drew Lowe's in as well.
Yeah.
Also into the game for the Raiders, number 7, Drew Lowe. So that
Wonderful.
was something.
Yeah, that was a beautiful little two-man game to start, and then you got Paul on the opposite side of the field and just able to gracefully boot that one in.
Yeah, I just thought, one thing that I think the Raiders suffered from last year was there were just times where they lacked that ability to finish. And I think particularly Trevor and Paul went through phases where they struggled to just have that nice composure around the net. And tonight, a really great sign for the Raiders is that both of them have scored some very composed goals. And even Trevor's one that just hit the post, that was a really composed, calm, in control, attempt.
Yeah, Prater's long balls will probably be missed, but not miss as much if they can finish chances like that.
Right.
His man Prater could really boot it.
Yeah, seriously. Into the game for Menomonie, number 12, Isaac Bloomquist.
Freshman Harry Rossier putting in some work on the far side. Good to see a freshman here out on the pitch.
Yeah, valuable experience. You know, it's always nice to be able to, have a mix of some experience and ability with, young talent. Bloomquist on the ball there. Lovely job stepping up.
Yeah,
Great job by Sparling.
Yeah, it's going to be another freshman there.
Yep.
Getting some valuable time and a really valuable play right there.
Yeah. That was just read that play well, came from a deep position, stepped up, won the ball. Confidence building stuff there for the young players.
Here comes Sparling again, trying to find somebody, but no one was able to run. Menomonie here with a throw-in. Hudson really surrounded and swallowed that possession there, getting it right back.
Yeah. It's
something that they did well last year too, so it's good to see that carry over.
Oh, love the attempted through ball. Sam Ross realized he was in offsides position, so he just walked it back, and we got another sub coming in here for. Oh, that's right. I think they're enforcing a little bit more strictly players staying off the field until their counterpart arrives. And now we'll play everybody's favorite game. Can we see who's on the field from the opposite side? I believe that's number 12. Into the game for the Mustangs, number 12, Isaac Bloomquist. I believe that's not correct, actually. I think Bloomquist came on last time. Oh, lovely little ball. Trevor Nava-Barber. And a score. And a score. And that was, who played that ball through to him? Joey Grickus. Goal for the Raiders. Scored in the 25th minute of play by number 15, Trevor Nava-Barber. Assisting on the play, number 8, Joey Grickus. Nava-Barber from Grickus. Raiders 3, Mustangs 0. The COVID cannot prevent the fans from coming out to support their Raiders. Standing beyond the fence, sitting on
right
lawn
by
chairs,
a county road.
just screaming away. You know what? I think that's the kind of resiliency and creativity that's great to see in difficult times. It ain't easy for anybody right now, but you pull out your lawn chair, you park it outside the fence on the sidewalk, and you yell, "Go Raiders!" So low skates Raiders.
Low skates Raiders.
So it's a comfortable setup now for the Raiders. And so then, of course, you got, with limited practice time and limited games, what's the coaching substitution strategy here? Do you give those, kind of key players a rest? Do you kind of give them the opportunity to stay in the game and get a little bit of match fitness and a little bit of sharpness? Are you trying to develop your squad here? What do you think's going through Coach Solom's mind right now?
I guess I wouldn't be 100% sure, but maybe you let those key players kind of run it out here, at least for a good part here of this first half of play.
Yeah.
Even though a 3-0 lead is very comfortable in the 26th minute, you still want guys in the first bit of the season to play.
Yep. Although, I shouldn't say that. I think we're all pretty sure that what's going through Coach is my great ball from Sam Ross to Joey Grickus. Offsides.
Wonderful.
Great. Again, a great finish. I will take that about 10 times out of 10 in a 3-0 lead because it's offsides. It's not a goal.
Yeah.
But, again, a great finish. He gets a first touch. It bounces a little bit up on him. It's not clean. And then he gets a nice, clean finish into the back of the net. And so, if I'm Coach Solom, that's one thing I'm certainly feeling good about now. And to get back to my point, I think – we all know what's going through Coach Solom's head, which is, why didn't Flanagan bring me some tacos? And to be honest, Coach, I'm wondering the same thing.
Yeah.
Strong header won by Busicki there in the air. Right back come the Mustangs, though. Again, stepping up is Busicki. Playing through. Going to be a little bit of pressure. Tygo Kelly shielding the ball. Lucas Biederman out to pick it up. A giant distribution there over the top. Paul Phillipson in, lets it bounce. She looking to chip it over.
Tough angle there, but
Tough
still a nice
angle.
idea.
Heck of an idea, for sure. So we've got 3, 5, and 18 getting ready to come in for the Raiders. It's going to be Sean Berger. That's going to be number 5, Jack Wassman, and it's going to be number 18, Brett Hauser. Now into the game for the Raiders. Number 3, Sean Berger. Number 5, Jack Wassman, and number 18, Brett Hauser. So Ross and O'Kelly get a little bit of a breather here. Look like they're sucking wind a little bit down there.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be quite an adjustment for any first game, but in this year, I mean, I know we harp on it a bit, but it's definitely a much different first year. So it's interesting to see how these guys are conditioned.
Yep. So there's Wassman in the middle there. Draws the foul. Can you turn the lights on? Oh, let there be light. That's a... Ooh, that might have been on frame there.
Yeah, really close.
I realize in my rustiness,
Oh, yeah?
my uncertainty, trying to get settled back in, I haven't recognized, of course, the most important man in the booth.
Yeah.
Adam Telson's here, ladies and gentlemen.
Always nice to have him run camera for these games.
Right? I thought for sure that all the toilet paper and Nintendo Switches he'd been stockpiling since 2018, he would have just sold them all and retired, but apparently not.
Let me know if you have
Catch and
Animal
practice
Crossing,
review.
Adam.
I don't have that game.
Nope, no Animal Crossing.
No, I don't play that kind of game.
Man.
Adam, I think, is more of a Sims guy.
Nope.
Sims.
I would like for you to take a guess.
Okay. Oh, this could be good. You know, for those of you watching at home, just drop a comment in the YouTube section. I think we all would like to know, what does
Yeah.
Adam Tilson play? I'm saying maybe it's Red Dead Redemption. I bet you that's more his vibe.
Red Dead. I think so, too. I know that he's mentioned GTA to me before.
Oh, GTA. Okay.
But I'm not sure if that's on the Switch.
It is not on the Switch.
Not on the Switch.
Not
so.
on. He's probably the
We got-
real
we got-
question.
I'm on the wrong platform here.
Is he a console guy or is he a PC Master Race? I'm going.
Oh,
kind of more,
man.
He probably custom builds a PC. It probably has some fancy lights in it.
No, I don't.
Wow.
No.
Very humble of you.
Well, that's
And I have reasons for that.
Good ball, nice save by Fenton. You kind of ended in the end there catching practice, but it was an excellent run by Sean Berger. You know, sophomore again. So we've got we got 1 sophomore, 2 sophomore, 3 sophomores. We got a couple freshmen. So you know, in the midst of a team with some experience, there are some younger players that are getting time, and that's fantastic.
So that goalie's name is Fenton, right?
Correct. Yes.
Fenton. Okay, just making sure.
What did I say?
No, you didn't say
Oh,
anything.
okay.
I was just doing it because I didn't get a sheet. So.
Oh. Wow, are you a little bitter about that? Is everything okay?
Oh
Are
no
we
no
good?
no
Are we
no!
good?
no.
Okay.
When I was up at the ticket booth, all they had was Hudson sheets, so I just
Yep.
grabbed one of them.
Yep.
But Fenton's been pretty good tonight.
Oh,
even
that's a
if
great
it's
through
3-0.
ball. That is an onside run by Paul Phillipson.
Oh, come
He's
on,
ahead
Paul.
of the defense. He's in. He looks to
Oof.
touch it around. Oh, that was a heck of a kick save by Fenton. Whew.
Wow.
Dominic Hasek would be proud.
Yeah, Fenton's done a pretty good job here tonight, even with giving up 3 here in the first 31 minutes of play here. He's been quite a presence here on the pitch, and he's kind of, is kind of tough, at least for a first game, but he's been kind of left out on an island in some of these instances.
Right, and that's, I mean, at some point in time as a keeper, there's only so much one can do. You know, bad giveaway there, and here comes an opportunity, but they just, Noyola just, or excuse me, that's Infante. He looks like his legs are real heavy right now, which is tough. You know, it's early in the season. You're kind of up there by yourself. You're chasing the game a little bit. Another giveaway in the back from the Raiders.
And you
Picked up
still
by Ross.
have 14 minutes left till a break, so.
Right. Pace of the game is a little bit slower now. Dr. Wassman gives it away.
The weather has
Ooh,
gone cooler.
Some nice little dribbling moves there. Looking to drop it over. Great step up there by not Berger. I want to say Berger, Sparling. And then looking through, here's Mr. Berger. Davis was making the run. Won by Droskowski. Good job by Berger fighting back there. Does foul him, but you just like to see that effort. You know what I mean? I mean, to me, that's a key thing. Is it's like you're going to lose the ball from time to time, and then what do you do about it? And I like that attitude and effort that Berger showed there. Berger.
Are we going to have a double burger out here on the field now with
Man.
Edwin coming in?
Oh, there it is. Chuck, I want my double burger. Name that movie, anybody?
No, I can't name it. Adam,
Good Will
do you know
Hunting.
what that
It's
is?
Good-
Oh,
it's
Good
Good
Will
Will
Hunting.
Hunting.
How did I not know that?
I've seen that movie, but I don't remember.
Classic movie. Classic movie. Actually, that really is good. I haven't seen that one in a while. I should watch that again.
Yeah.
You cry every time Robin Williams does his little monologue about his deceased wife. Although it's nothing. My discovery of the end of the summer was the Netflix classics, The Kissing Booth and The Kissing Booth 2. I don't know if you've watched that yet.
You watched the...
But 10 of 10 would watch again. Oh, what a hit! It's got
I don't
everything.
even know what that is.
The Kissing Booth?
Oh, The Kissing Booth, so good. It's a classic story of love
Is that it?
and romance, or built around a high school kissing booth.
Ah.
Oh,
Oh.
lovely ball. Just a little bit ahead, Harry Ross. I love the idea. I love the look. You'd love to kind of maybe see Josh angle that run a little bit. And it looks like Berger's going to come in. He's got a little double Berger going on. Here we go. Now into the game for the Raiders. Number 17, Edwin Berger. Some good applause from the fans. It's limited. We just have family members allowed in right now, so that's another change. No student section, other than those that are choosing to to
Perch themselves up
push
here on
themselves
the
out.
fence.
I feel like that PA announcer should probably give him a shout out.
He's unpredictable. Who knows?
Berger, nicely done. One to Ross. Nice
Not a
job
bad
maintaining
play.
possession. Swung it wide. Ooh, lovely cutback there. Looking for the cross, but just nothing there. Only out as far as it's Jack Wassman there. Now Paul Phillipson, left foot. Easy catch by Fenton. Kelly looks like he's getting ready to come back in. So we're in 35th minute here. Hudson's in control, 3-0. If you're just joining us, the Raiders scored first in the 15th minute. Trevor Napa-Barber off an assist from Sam Ross.
Oof.
Paul Phillipson scored in the 21st minute off an assist from Josh Davis. A lovely left-footed cross from Davis that Phillipson leapt and touched into the net deftly. And then in the 25th minute, Napa-Barber got his brace off an assist from Joey Grickus. Free kick here for the Mustangs now. Looks like they're going to put some men in the box. And I believe that's Draskowski that's going to take it. Draskowski puts it up. Biederman's in there
Nice,
and catch it. That's
Biederman.
the second time, that's he floats it a little, which gives Biederman a chance. You'd love to see if he could a little bit more bend, a little more swerve on it towards his players, but also you'd love to see his players attack them a little bit. He's kind of putting the ball up in there and giving them a chance, and you kind of want to see him get after it and at least make it difficult for Biederman, make him think a little bit.
Yeah, Menomonie's pressures here on the offensive end have been few and far between here as we reach the 36th minute of play. It's been a rough first half.
Yeah, but again, it's everyone's kind of having a hard time. The Menomonie coach is telling me that they're, about 50% of the number of players that they would usually have. And offsides here. Berger was thinking goal. That they have 21 boys who could come out, and it's just, it's making it tough on everybody, and you kind of do the best you can. So I guess, just be grateful for a chance to be here. Fenton looking maybe to put it up big. Drives it wide. That's to number 17, Angel Infante. Loses it to Low, excuse me. I always want to say Lerva. It's the German teacher in me. We'll step over from Wassman, finds Phillipson.
Go ahead, Paul. Nice.
Slides it across. Berger coming in. He's got Grickus on the far post. Just a little bit too high. Is it going to stay in there?
Nope.
Not.
Ty's going to check back in
The
here.
game for the Raiders, Ty O'Kelly. Now coming into the game for the Raiders, number 9, Ty O'Kelly. And it looks like we've got maybe number 4 and number 15 into the game for the Mustangs. Into the game for the Mustangs, number 4, Gabe Tronier, and number 15, Tucker Bird. Sam Ross getting ready to come back in as well for the last 7-8 minutes here. Tygo Kelly wins the ball. Foul called. Trevor Neville Barber jogging over to coach. Cody Benoit jogging over. Chuckle coming over. Looks like the last few minutes here of the first half, they're going to get the starters back in. Nice night for soccer. Really, really, it's a little warm, but a pleasant breeze. It's good job, Biederman, getting off his line. He's looked sharp as well. You know, he hasn't had a lot of action, but the times that he has been called into action, he's been really quick to react. He's been decisive, and he's been effective, which is, I guess, all you could ask for in a goalie.
Oh, wonderful.
Joey Grickus chipping it up, looking for Paul Phillips, and just a little bit too much. Subs coming in. Can we see who the Mustang is there? Coming into the game for the Raiders. Number 4, Cody Benoit. Number 11, Darren Chuckle. Number 10, Sam Ross. And number 15, Trevor Nava Barber. Into the game for the Mustangs. Number 3, Grant Tomasek. Wassman, Mr. Jack Wassman's got some long flowing locks here. You know, Tygo Kelly for so many years had that long hair, and now it's respectable like almost. He's going to take his place as the long locked Raider. Throwing for Menomonie. Nice shot by Ross, maintaining possession there in a crowd. Chuckle. It's an ambitious ball there. O'Kelly really turns on the pace. Wins it out for a throw, and that's good work here. Now let's see if Hudson's going to pin in. You love to see that from your senior. You're up 3-0. You're kind of in control of the game, and for him to turn it on and show that leadership with his effort, you know, to just turn a goal kick into a throw-in and allow this to happen. Those are the kind of things that I think are so important, you know, just for a team in general, but also to have that kind of a play come from one of your senior leaders, your captains. It's a great job by O'Kelly.
Yeah, and I don't want to speak too far into the future here, but if this soccer season goes deep and Hudson goes deep into a postseason, that could be really useful here for some of these more important games in the latter half of the season.
Right, and the goal there is that you're going to develop a team attitude that follows that, and it's not just going to be Tig putting in that extra effort
to make Edwin.
Those types of things happen. Edwin going.
I'm giving him an earful tomorrow in advisory.
He's going for the whole burger. He wanted the triple patty, cheese, special sauce, the whole thing.
The double Big Mac or whatever McDonald's sold there for a couple months.
And then I think he dropped it on the ground. Into the game for the Raiders, number 16, Noah Beckemeyer. Yeah, I think you know, just it's a positive support, right? You love the idea. Just get your toe down, get your knee over the ball, drive through it, keep it down. Ooh, I love that look from Nava Barber. Fans getting after it too, supporting them.
Yeah, they love Noah Beckemeyer.
I mean, right? Who doesn't? Everybody loves the Beckemeyer. Great distribution from Biederman.
Nice.
Nice and easy to Benoit. Beckemeyer's there. Slides it over to Chuckle. Let's get Menomonie to move side to side and stretch. Nice little 1-2 pass. Oh, and then they just pulled him apart just a little bit too far. Great off his line. Lovely run. Oh, and he dropped it.
Free.
It fell to O'Kelly. Oh, and wonderful job again, Draskowski dropping back. We are just watching senior leaders on both sides, both teams, put it all out there for their squads, and it's been fun to watch. That was a heck of a shot.
Oh,
Here comes Chuckle. Great hit, first time right at Fenton. Knocks it down smartly. That had
some mustard on it.
That had some mustard on it. That kind of mustard Edwin Berger was looking for runs over. What kind of mustard do you think that was? Was that like a spicy mustard? Was it like a
spicy
mustard?
Sweet
mustard is one of those like kind of coarse, seedy ones.
Well, the fact that Fenton couldn't catch it right away might indicate that it's spicy from just the amount of heat that was coming off of it.
I feel that. Ewood getting ready to check back into the game.
Could jam a couple fingers with that one.
Right?
Oh, good idea. Just rolls out.
Throw in for the Raiders. Subs will have to wait. Berger. Oh, we've got a stoppage. Looks like we got a player down here there.
Oh.
Sits down, limps off. I believe that was Xander Riedman, number 18. So he's off. Let's see if we can see who came into the game for him. Or maybe that's Riedman that came on for him. I think that looks like maybe 18, if we can see. Or is that 10?
Not 100% sure there.
Good turn by Beckemeyer. Slotting it through for Berger.
Finding it.
Berger's on. He's got Nafelbarber running. He's got O'Kelly running. Kelly going near post, Nafelbarber far post. Berger just puts it up and over. I believe that is 18 over there. Into the game at the last stoppage for the Mustangs. Number 18, Xander Riedman. Into the game for the Raiders. Number 23, Alex Ewig.
So is it most or all starters here for this last bit of the first half?
Just about, it looks like. Yeah, Benoit, we've got Berger, we've got Ewig. Busicki isn't in.
Yeah.
He was in. Chuckle, Sam Ross, Beckemeyer, Nafelbarber, and then Berger in place of Grickus.
All right.
So yeah, mostly finds O'Kelly. Kelly looks to kind of bend it up around over, unable to do so. Busicki coming back in, so we're getting closer to that starter goal you were talking about.
Yep.
Into the game for the Raiders, number 19, Lake Busicki. So Busicki's in for Sparling. Yeah, I just got to think some of it's fitness. I am not sure that if his guys were top fit with such a short preseason and everything, that Coach Solon wouldn't want them to just kind of develop their chemistry and their style.
For sure.
Well, to again with some of the young players and the key graduations that, developing a deep squad and getting some of those secondary players game experience. Nice job by Chuckle. Just works it around, takes the foul, gracefully lands, and sets up the free kick here. Looks like Tygo Kelly's going to take it. We're about 32 yards out here, pretty much center of the field. Sam Ross back there as well. You know, the masks do make it easier to have those conversations, where the players would kind of hide their face there. So we got 10 seconds left. 10, 9, 8.
One last attempt
7,
there, as
6,
it looks like we are
5, 4, 3.
heading into the first half. It'll be
2,
a 3-0 Raiders lead.
0. That is the end of the first half for the Raiders, leading the Mustangs 3-0. Thank you, fans in the stands and on the sidewalk, for all your support tonight. And welcome back to Raider Field in Hudson, Wisconsin for the second half of the Big Rivers Conference Boys Soccer Opener for the Raiders as they host the Menomonie Mustangs. It was a Raiderific first half as the Navy and White dominated. They scored 3, created many more chances, and looked like the hungrier team. Scoring recap for you from the first half in the 9th minute. Trevor Nafelbarber scored off an assist from Sam Ross. In the 21st minute, Paul Phillipson finished a lovely cross from Josh Davis, and then Nafelbarber in the 25th minute made it 3-0 Hudson 2 for him as he tucked in a pass from Joey Grickus. I tell you, it's been a fun start to the season, Mr. Mose. What do you think here?
Well, I definitely think that one thing that has been really promising so far is that this sort of, it might not be as good as chemistry as previous years, but definitely
number 24, Cody Schneider.
For this year, for this shortened preseason, it's good to see the midfielders and forwards have as much chemistry as they do. They're setting up chances for each other, and Nafelbarber's buried 2, Phillipson buried 1, and I guess I'm just looking forward to see a potential Nafelbarber hat trick here in the second half.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's been enjoyable to watch. Highlights for me, I agree. I think just the composure of the forwards, the movement of the forwards, the attitude and the effort of the forwards has been great. You know, I think the midfielders have played well. You know, obviously Sam Ross has just been able to find acres of space. He's been creative. He's played quick. You know, Darren Chuckle has certainly shown why people say he's the best Chuckle soccer player by a country mile. And yeah, it's just there's a lot of positives.
Well, and with this substitution here at halftime, now I'm excited to see if Toby Schneider can build off of what Lucas Biederman did here in the first half. A young goalie here getting some licks in.
Yep.
See how it goes here in this second half of play.
Yeah, Schneider coming in here, sophomore, getting his first varsity action, an exciting moment for him in his young career. Sam Ross, ball won there by number 19, Alejandro Landaver Noyola. And then a foul here, free kick for the Mustangs. So what does Menomonie have to do to get back in this game?
Well, I think Menomonie, one thing that they need to do is just, at least as a starting point, get more pressure here. They've got a sophomore goalie now that they're facing against. If they can potentially rattle him early, that would be a great way here to get back into this game. But the way that Hudson's been playing, I just don't know if that'll happen.
Right, just test him.
Yeah.
You know, see what happens. Put a couple shots on frame, and that's
A 3-1 deficit is a lot easier to come back from than a 3-0. So if they can just get that early goal here and put some pressure like Hudson's been putting on them, it could be a different game.
Was that the theme of your doctoral dissertation? What's easier to come back from, 3-1 or 3-0?
Yeah, sure.
Well, according to Smith and Schuster in 1994. Oh, what a heck of a blistering shot there from Beckemeyer. Looking to tuck it into the back of the net. Just a little bit wide, nothing to trouble Fenton.
That was towards the lawn chairs there.
Right?
Yeah.
So what are they? Are they the lawn chair brigade, or are they the lawn chair?
I have to think of a name here
Right?
for this shortened season and this.
Right, the sidewalk squad.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think it might be the sidewalk squad. You know.
Nice bit.
Oh, I love the quick 1-2 play. Looking to find him. Great job there,
Good
though, by
idea.
number 10, Max Schemenauer for Menomonie, recovering there, cutting down that angle and picking that pass off. It's a great play from the senior.
Frustrating play right there, too. You set up, you get possession away from Hudson, and then you lose it on the outside part of the pitch.
It's Darren Chuckle on the ball. O'Kelly back to Ross. Run was not on there. Dropping deep, playing it out was number 15 there, Tucker Bird. I believe no relation to Larry, but I can't say that with certainty.
Hope Larry's doing all right. His team got eliminated here in the first round of the NBA bubble.
Darren Chuckle with a shot.
Wow.
Darren Chuckle with a goal. Darren Chuckle proving me right. The Chuckle of all Chuckles scores to make it 4-0. Goal for the Raiders. In the 48th minute of play, scored by number 11, Darren Chuckle. Chuckle for the Raiders. Hudson 4, Menomonie 0. And just like that.
Yeah.
4-0. Just like he
4-0.
picked out his corner. He made that look real easy.
And now an even deeper hole here for Menomonie, which has got to be tough to let in an early goal here at the early part of the second half, trying to build some momentum coming out of the break.
Yeah, just if you look at the body language, they look tired.
Yeah.
And that's just a big ask. Again, you know, we've got 21 here. We got Graham Strong, sophomore, trying to hold down the middle of the park against some athletic, experienced seniors.
That can be a start there, drawing a foul. Oh, looks like it's going to be Fenton taking this one.
Yep.
So he'll be, about 80 yards away from goal. 79 to be exact.
Big ball over the top,
Oh.
flicked over by, looks like Ewig, and away and out. So nice job by the defender there to just put it kind of out of everyone's reach. You do just concede the corner, but you prevent Menomonie from maybe creating something dangerous.
Yeah, finally now some pressure here from the Mustangs, something that was not really prevalent in the first half of play. So they'll get a near side corner.
Yep, it's going to be 15 Tucker Bird standing over it. Over there next to him is Grant Thomasek.
3 guys rush in.
Bird into the box.
Not bad.
Get on frame.
Oof.
Ooh, that was a pretty good look there. To me, Draskowski there that headed it has been one of their better players. And so if I'm the Raiders, I would, think you might want to put a body on him.
Yeah, I would think so too. And one thing that I liked seeing there was Schneider. He was able to get some good post coverage. Even though he didn't make a play on the ball, it wasn't needed. He at least covered his post.
Yeah, active across the line there. Spraying it wide is Grickus. Looking to give the 1-2. Benoit's going to be able to keep it in. Slotting across. Just plays right to Schemenauer. Schemenauer drops back with O'Kelly on him. Menomonie. You know, a couple things that I've seen from Menomonie that I do like is they're attempting to play the ball. Yeah. You know what I mean? They're looking to try and string passes together. And it's not necessarily always working. They're struggling to kind of make it work. But they're trying to kind of play the game the right way, certainly. You know, kind of find an offensive shape. But then also at times recognizing when they can maybe try and release pressure a little bit there, looking to find their talent up top. Schneider, great little distribution there to a checking Darren Chuckle. Chuckle turns heads up. Beckemeyer running away as Busicki into the space. I like that first touch. I really like that first touch. Just allows him to carry his run. Oh, nice. Great into the space for Grickus. Grickus looking across for Neville Barber. Neville Barber, can he get his hips turned around? Tough. You know, you'd
not
want
the
someone,
Hattie.
right? You know, and I think it was maybe Beckemeyer there. You'd at least love to see Beckemeyer show hard towards the top of the box and just give Neville Barber an option of somebody to lay it off. But because that's tough to really be able to turn your hips and get your weight over the ball and body behind it and things like that. So.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it in action there, just the ball that was a little bit too high because of that tough adjustment.
And again, Busicki coming up. Great first touch, great second touch to settle. Finds Sam Ross. All sorts of space on the far side for Benoit. Neville Barber kind of sliding across, giving him a motion, plays a 1-2. Draskowski sliding over. Benoit touches it past him. Looking to cut it back, but Draskowski again does a really nice job defensively, but does concede the corner kick for the Raiders. Haven't had a lot of those, actually.
No, this might be either the second or third one. I mean,
we need a stat person up here. That's what we need.
Well, Hudson's done such a great job of getting the ball into the box and getting it behind the teeth of the defense. And that backside of Menomonie has been sweating all night.
Drops it back to O'Kelly. Takes a touch. Looking to drive it up and over. You know, it's just too bad. Another thing we could really use, I'd love to get like a nacho delivery up here. That'd be great. Nacho delivery or maybe a Gatorade. Actually, a really cold Gatorade sounds really good right now.
Get some like a speed dial function going.
Yeah.
Just click one
isn't
number.
There like, you know,
or
courtside service or something? I feel like this is like front row at the Laker game, right? I should.
Yeah, get like some NBA bubble.
Right.
You know, not try and get kicked out like Rajon Rondo's brother.
Right. Or get that Jimmy Butler coffee fix.
Yeah.
Right. Schneider looking to spread it all the way across. Dangerous ball. Unfortunate for number 4 there for Gabe Tronier. He did a great job reading that and picking it off and looked like he could have maybe been in on goal. Menomonie does win the ball back, though. Neville Barber streaking and just poking it away there is number 10, Max Schemenauer. And now just sprays it out of bounds.
Just constant pressure. I mean, it doesn't matter what stage of the game that we're in. Hudson continues to be right in the face of Mustangs.
It's out for another Raider throw-in. Neville Barber's over there. Tycho Kelly's coming over. You know, that's one thing we have not seen yet with the Raiders, and that might not be a weapon they possess. Is, you know, some years they've got some players that really have the ability to put a long throw-in in, and you kind of get that. It's almost like any throw-in from about 20 yards in ends up being a quasi-corner kick. So...
yeah, that's quite a special skill to have and really an asset.
Well, Kelly's doing a run up here, so we'll see what kind of distance he can get on. That's a pretty good throw.
Yeah.
There you go.
Not bad.
Ask and ye shall receive. Well, then I guess I'm going to ask for a goal right here. Hit it, Sam Ross.
Oof.
Okay, that was maybe a little optimistic.
Can't quite get there.
Yep, apology there from Bloomquist. Just touched it a little bit too far there for Tomasek. Grickus just kind of got his way there. You can just see there's still those pieces there where they just haven't quite figured out how to work together yet. Nice job by Fenton coming up, picking that off easily. You know, I thought Benoit's ball was pretty good looking for O'Kelly, but again, that's just good goalkeeping.
Yeah, and you mentioned that bit there where Sam was trying to get through. One thing that I always notice about soccer squads here that the Raiders have put out is their ability to spread out on the pitch and be able to give guys space and opportunity to give it to their playmakers. That's something that could be really useful here in the latter part of the season if they can develop a way to spread it out.
Yeah, right. Just continuing to, like you said, work on your offensive shape, your defensive shape.
Oh, Beckemeyer pressuring. Nice bit of work there. It'll be Busecki with it. Trying to
I don't know
find
how
someone. Yeah,
I
that
don't know
got
how
through
that
two
got-
guys.
I saw it happen. I don't know how he got past those 3 guys. It must be Busecki's ninja-like mask.
Yeah.
God, you know what? You know who had it figured out?
Who had
you know
it
who had
figured
that
out?
pandemic life figured out in the early centuries? The ninjas.
The
They
ninjas?
always wore masks.
Yeah.
You never heard about them getting the bubonic plague or anything.
Yeah. And they kept their distance from rats.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Ninjas had it figured out. Chuckle with some pressure. Foulson off of Barber. Oh, jeez. It looked like it was going to bend in for a second there.
Yeah, really, really close.
I love that.
Landed right in front of the post.
Yeah. That's, again, just good good hunger, good desire from the front players for the Raiders. Oh, looking for the turn to O'Kelly. Really nice job stepping over there is number 10, Max Schemenauer. But number 10 for the Raiders gets it back, Sam Ross. Back to O'Kelly.
Oof.
Drives
hit
the
to
ball
the
off the
body.
defender. Falls to Chuckle. What a lovely deft touch there. Back to Busecki, who quickly swings it out to Grickus. Good job. And then a great run by Beckemeyer. Grickus said she's just take a pass, hits it off of Beckemeyer. You wonder again, as players are learning to play together. Noah Beckemeyer didn't get a lot of playing time last year. I think he made a great run into the corner there. You wonder if maybe Grickus can just play him through there instead of then dribbling into that space that he was running into. Phillipson coming in for Ewig, and I bet they'll drop O'Kelly back here. Now checking into the game for the Raiders, number 2, Paul Phillipson. Phillipson had such a great goal there in the in the first half when he came on.
Beautiful bit of skill.
See if
And
here.
you were right. That's Tig dropping back. It's a nice night.
Yeah.
Up here in the booth, it started out a little bit humid, but the temperature has kind of cooled down a bit.
Yep. Open up the windows. You can see there's just a little bit of I don't know if it's a fog in the air, a haze in the air, smoke in the air. Smoke on the field. Ooh, great physical battle over there. The flag's waving. Looks like it's going to be a foul on the Raiders. Okay. Maybe for pulling down the Menomonie player. And is Fenton going to come all the way up? He might.
Yep.
I mean, let's go for it here. Low Skates Mustangs, right? They're down 4-0. Let's just put everybody in the box, see if we can make something happen. You got to be creative at this point in time. They're struggling in the run of play to get things going. And that's a credit both to, I think, a lot to the Raiders.
Send out their
Defense.
strongest boot.
Running away from everybody. Schneider's going to pick it up. Or not.
Let that one go.
Yep. Had another one. But good, again, for Menomonie, they're trying to play the game the right way. You like to see that. You've got, Draskowski's doing a great job working hard. Fenton obviously is great. Well, not obviously, has been great. Sam Ross carrying it past one, stops, holds on to it. Busecki looking to get through. Able to do so. Crossing it across, oh my goodness, just running around in the 6. Somebody put a boot on it. Falls to Sam Ross, looks to slide it through to Grickus with the outside of his foot, unable to do so. Fenton now on the ball. Raiders had a couple chances there. It's like it was almost harder to not score there with the way that ball kind of squirted through the 6-yard box. Bad touch from Chuckle, a little bit. Misfire. O'Kelly sprays it across there to Benoit. Cody cuts it back. Nice check there by Phillipson. Drops it off. Just a little bit too far for Busecki, but again, I like that. And I think if Lake, I'm not sure Lake knew that Noah was going to play him that quickly. Otherwise, I think he probably would have continued his run a little bit more aggressively. Grickus back, lots of time and space for Chuckle. Off to Ross. Pressure from Draskowski. Ross turns. Ross gets his hips
Oof.
around.
Off the crossbar of the
Fires it
football
over.
uprights.
Right, looked like a Chicago Bears kicker there in a playoff game.
Oh, poor Cody Parkey.
Oh, poor Cody Parkey.
Looks like we got a little friend here in the booth. Oh, he's right here.
Well, you know how moths love lights.
He was blinded by the light earlier.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
There we go.
I thought I'd go with a moth meme joke, and you just one-upped me with
No.
some TikTok dances.
That was just the old song.
Oh, you're going Manfred Mann. Oh, I thought you were.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of
No.
the blinding lights, right?
Oh, Weekend. Okay.
Yeah.
Like that song too.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think my TikTok dance got like 10 likes on it.
You're an influencer now,
Well,
Bublets.
I mean, I don't want to say that, but yeah, I am. You know.
Oof. That was really
Oh,
close there.
great job by Noah Beckham keeping his run going. And I love him looking at the far post there. Grickus unable to keep it in. But again, you know, you talk about the contagious energy, and that's another example of just Beckham was really working hard and looking to make something happen.
He's also got a wonderful babushka look going on.
He
here.
does. He does. His ears are also not going to catch COVID,
Oh,
which is
no.
important. Checking into the game for the Raiders, number 13, Josh Davis. So Davis into the game. Well, it's just, you know, it's so strange. What do you do that keeps yourself safe? And that's a difficult question because there's certainly best practices that are generally agreed upon, masks, social distancing, and things. But in the midst of that, to what degree and how often, and etc.
Well, especially when you're playing a soccer game too, it's a lot
Right.
tougher.
Right. And the night just keeps getting better, folks. Hudson soccer living legend Scott Ellingson is in attendance tonight, looking sharp in his tartan mask. I wonder what Coach Ellingson would think about the way the game has progressed here this evening. I'm sure he'd have some words of wisdoms for us, but he is a man of few words, so, you know. We will just have to wonder, I suppose. But, you know, it's always great to, you know, as challenging as it is and as uncertain as it is, it's as uncertain as it is. It's,
Yes.
you know, some sense of normalcy, having some soccer getting played, seeing some Scott Ellingsons. Those are comforting things in these trying times.
The simple things in life.
Right? Davis,
Go for it, Paul.
Paul Phillipson, slot across the ball on the ground.
Oh, and the field goal's good.
Grickus got under it.
Definitely better than Steven Gostkowski last night.
Right? Hey,
0 for 3 in the regulation.
doesn't matter. He missed. He hit the last one. Okay, so
Yeah.
now we'll play who's into the game. Looks like 17's coming in, and Fonte. And Fonte's in, and who else came in here? Is that 10 maybe? See if we can see. So yeah, for sure number 17 on Helen Fonte, and then number 18 into the game for Menomonie. Number 17 on Helen Fonte, and number 18 Xander Riedman. So on Fonte and Riedman in. As again, Menomonie's just looking here with 27 minutes left here to figure out a way to make something happen as Hudson is just in control. Now for Barber. Ball bounced around a little bit and then finally cleared out by one of the center backs for Menomonie. Looks like that's number 21, Graham Strong, sophomore, doing yeoman's work in there.
Yeah, tough spot there right now for Menomonie. They're just kind of playing prevent as they are on their heels to a Hudson attack that's looking for their 5th goal of the night.
So Hudson's got 2 players over. That probably means Sam Ross is just going to put up in the box for his right hand. And here we go. Looking for a post. A little too far post.
Able to keep it in play, though.
Right?
Oh, nice.
And then right back into Fenton.
Good idea, good idea.
Ooh. Just can't quite
Kinda
connect with that one.
Squibbed it there over the middle.
Laces out.
Yes.
Lovely ball by
finds
Davis.
Ross.
Finds Sam Ross. Looks like Sam was in an offsides position.
Oof.
The official certainly had a better angle than you and I up here in the booth.
Yeah, go by their judgment by default.
Right.
Although that would have been a beautiful chance there for Ross to get it in the box and find one of his teammates running.
Yeah, I think certainly my takeaway is Hudson has looked just comfortable.
Yes.
You know, it looks like a Spanish teacher in some Crocs, just pure comfort. Oh, I love that physical play, Samurais. Just love to see the guys getting after it. Ross and Gabe Tronier there. Just physical fair play, fighting for it.
Man, Paul's still on it.
Yep.
Oh, beautiful.
That's really nice work there. You can just see the experience of
Paul.
those guys working together, sliding it across.
Oh, toying with him.
Oh! Barber. It is, It's coming hot and heavy right now. We've got one player checking in for Menomonie. Number 8's going to be coming in a second here. And then 7 and 14 for the Raiders. Drew Lowy, and number 14 is Harry Ross. Checking into the game for Menomonie. Number 8, Oliver Patrick. Into the game for the Raiders. Number 7, Drew Lowy. And number 14, Harry Ross. So starting to see some substitutions here for the Raiders. Powerful header by Busicki.
Wow. And a nice play on the ball there on the defensive side.
That looks looks like
I
that
guess
was
that's onside,
onside.
yeah.
Chuckle.
Oh,
Just
wow, far
really
post.
Unable to get his foot around it there. So it's going to be a goal kick for Fenton and for the Mustangs. 25 minutes left. Hudson leading 4-0. It was 3-0 at halftime. And then in the 48th minute, Darren Chuckle took a ball off a throw-in. Nobody pressured him. Picked out his corner. Buried it. Low post, or far post, lower corner to make it 4-0. And it has stayed that way since then. Menomonie kind of just, at this point in time, honestly trying to hold on. You can see the first game, the fitness is a little tough. And Hudson also just is, with their effort and with their ability, really in control here.
Yeah. It just seems like a bit of a overmatch, which is unfortunate here to see in the opening night here of Big River Soccer. But Hudson's played great. There's plenty of takeaways that both teams can have from this game.
Nice aware play there by Toby Schneider, right?
Yes. Good to see the sophomore keeper do that.
And did you say overwatch or did you say overmatch?
Overmatched.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you were talking about Adam Tilson's favorite games still or not.
Overwatch.
Paul Phillipson, really nicely done by Josh Davis there.
Go for it, Paul.
Shoot, Paul, shoot, Paul, shoot, Paul. Oh. Unable to wrap it around again, though. Nice job by Fenton coming out, making that a tough angle here. And that's going to prove the opportunity here with this goal kick for Aaron Sparling to come into the game. Now into the game for the Raiders. Number 6, Aaron Sparling. Sparling in. Berger out. So again, if you're just joining us, we are in the 67th minute of the Big Rivers Conference boys soccer opener between the Hudson Raiders. Oh, look at the Jets. Great job by Schneider to get over there. That was everything Zach Foslet had there, I think, and it was quite a bit.
It's been a pretty good night here for both keepers, both Biederman and Schneider, doing their best of holding down the fort there in the back, not having a whole lot of action, but still nice.
Lovely ball by Ross there.
Find him.
Phillipson looking far for just rolled past Nava Barber. Who's he got there? Drops it back to Drew Lowe. Oh, heck
right
of
into the
a header
basket.
attempt by Josh Davis there. Reminds me of one of my favorite goals. Ufa Sailor, 1970 World Cup against England.
1970, did you say? Wow.
He was running basically away from the goal, and the ball came over his head from behind his back, and he flicked his head backwards, and it went the other way into the far post. It's pure poacher. In 1970, it should be known I was -9 years old. -9 years old. I was born in 1979. So
I was going to say, that's a back catalog goal right there that you dug out.
Oh, that's a classic game. That's, of course, in 1966, of course, the controversial England World Cup win in Wembley, final over Germany. And then they come back, of course, Mexico 70, I believe, in the quarterfinals against the defending World Cup champions and have an epic comeback highlighted by, Gerd Muller's late winner past the great Gordon Banks in between the posts for England. Lovely slotted through ball to Chuckle. Good defensive work again, but then finds Paul Phillipson looking to just kind of drive it low and hard and runs out. And checking into the game here, we've got number 3, Sean Berger. And he's going to be coming in, looks like for Nava Barber. Checking into the game for the Raiders, number 3, Sean Berger. So, sparse applause. Yes. Sparse yet passionate. And that's the most important thing. You'd rather have, as I tell all my classes, right, we're going to cheer and we're going to cheer right. So kudos to the Raider parents for doing it the right way here.
Sure, if it was double Berger, there'd be more applause.
Right. And I might need to stop at McDee's on my way out of town here, heading home. Find him. Just good cut
nice
back.
stop.
Good cut back. Oh, takes a
Beautiful.
deflection and into the back of the net. Really unfortunate.
Paul with his second.
We'll give Paul Phillipson a credit for that goal here, but took quite the deflection. Is that an own goal, do we think, or is that a goal to Paul Phillipson? We'll say Paul Phillipson.
Yeah, let's just give it
goal for the Raiders, scored in the 70th minute of play by Paul Phillipson. Phillipson for the Raiders. Hudson 5, Mustang 0. It's better be lucky than good, they say.
So now we've got two players 2/3 of the way to a hat trick.
Right? That's good math.
Yeah.
It's not your 3-0 is hard. It's much more hard to come back from than 3-1. But that's good math. Are you doing some like Khan Academy stuff?
No, I'm not. No math this year.
No math on the side? You don't have side math?
No side math.
Right? Maybe we could talk to Coach Solon. Maybe we could give you some private, some like individual distance learning
lessons. I can't
lessons.
relearn the unit circle. I can't do that. Oh, here we go.
Again, some good effort here. Xander Riedman looking to put it through.
Cut off there nicely.
Right, just too aggressive. That I think for Menomonie, the struggle has just been up top. There's been nothing for them. The forwards haven't presented themselves. They haven't been able to get on the ball. They haven't been able to make those runs. And looks like we've got...
What's going on here?
Something's happening here. Looks like a card's going to be issued to Tig O'Kelly. A yellow card?
Wow. So Tig O'Kelly gets booked.
So...
And that's going to be Brett Hauser checking in.
A yellow card has been issued to the Raiders, number 9, Tig O'Kelly. Entering the game for the Raiders, number 18, Brett Hauser. So Kelly gets the yellow card here in the 71st minute. I wonder if I just have to think he must have said something. I don't know that I saw him do anything that would warrant that, and especially since Hudson has the ball here, that obviously just giving it back. So I just have to assume O'Kelly said something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's quite a tall lad.
Hauser with his first touch in the ball. Nice gentle header finds Drew Lowy. Drew looking, Paul Phillipson checking back. And again, I think for Menomonie, like what Paul just did right there, kind of checking back, showing for the ball, allowing them to build a little bit. Menomonie just doesn't have that. Everybody's offsides.
Wow.
Or not.
I'm not going to argue.
Darren Chuckle has that sort of magic about him where he just does no wrong.
He extends his leg a few inches to just stay in.
Oh, yeah, Drew. Wow. Drew. Love it. Love the thought. Or sorry, that was Harry Ross. Excuse me. My apologies. Yeah, so we'll have to see for our next game. We'll have to make sure we have appropriate levels of snacks and beverages up here in the press box. It's a little sparse here and parched. All this talking through the mask. I'm a big mask proponent. Just want to keep everybody safe. Do my part to
but masks are nice
to help flatten the curve. It's also with my fashion sensibilities, it just really expands my options of the ways that I can present myself and represent myself in a professional manner. Great tackle there. Nothing untoward in that. But
definitely a hard fall, though.
Yeah.
A little bit of sit and reach there.
Yeah, a little sit and reach, just stretching it out here. Great job by Hauser. Coach Soul imploring them to play 2 feet, and now we're just up and over the top looking for Riedman. Again, working hard.
Shield him.
Turning it on. Shielding him out is Hauser. Oh, looks like we got a substitution here.
Hold on.
And that's going to be number 5, Jack Wassman, coming into the game. Now entering the game for the Raiders, number 5, Jack Wassman. Nice round of applause. Davis now to Phillipson. So we're in the 74th minute of play. Hudson still on top 5-0 now. Really nice run by Chuckle. Wonderful first touch pass to Raskowski. Looks in
right to the chest.
Looks like he was maybe to kind of trying to chip him, I suppose, and instead it just turned into catch and practice for Fenton. You know, so that's a kind gesture by young Mr. Chuckle.
Mm-hmm.
Ball
Giving him an extra stat to pad there.
Right. Schneider on the ball. Sporting some shorter locks here after, as a freshman having really long hair, usually back in the ponytail. Now it's just a little shorter. Oh, it was a good run. I really like the run that Sparling made up the right flank there, calling for it.
Nice find.
Yeah, and you can just see there's just so much space for the Raiders right now. There's, stepping in there nicely and winning it, though, is Bloomquist. Still on the ball. Looking for Fosslid. Pressuring his Infante. Schneider is looking for Drew. Just runs out on him. Throw in for the Mustangs.
Oh. Nice attempt cutting off the pass there, but it just kind of advances possession here for the Mustangs. High arcing throw in, that's intercepted right away by the Raiders. Wonderful bit of skill there. And trying to find Paul. Paul is found about 20
Chuckle
yards from net.
Playing it across, just can't quite bend him in, though. Yeah.
Wonderful idea, though. I mean, that was a good setup there to find Paul near the box. Or I guess rather in the box, probably.
Yep. Nice catch for Fenton there.
Yeah, a bit of an off-balance volley there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Nice job there from Harry Ross, spreading it out wide. Ball making its way up towards the midfielders and forwards.
And so, as we approach the final quarter of this game, turn it on, get there. Just a little bit ahead though, but so as we enter again the final quarter hour of the game here, Hudson's then looking ahead. They've got their next game this coming Thursday, and that is against. Let us find out. That's going to be against Menomonie. Oh, that's correct. So they play home and home. So it'll be Menomonie this Thursday at Menomonie. So they get an instant rematch. And then next Tuesday, I believe they travel to Chippewa Falls. And then they will host Chippewa Falls next Thursday. And then into October, on the 6th of October, the varsity team will go to Rice Lake, and then they host Rice Lake subsequently. And then the following week, the week of October 12th, on the 13th, they will
bit of physical play there.
have River Falls, and then they'll host River Falls. Yeah, getting chippy in there. Hauser's just working hard. Everyone's working hard. First kind of, again, real taste of competition besides just some scrimmages and practices with your own team.
Yep.
So it's River Falls, it's Chip, it is Rice Lake and Menomonie. That's the Raider schedule. But of course, that's all dependent on the old pandemic.
Yeah, and for sure, the broadcast schedule here, I believe that our next game that we can cover here is next week at Chippewa Falls, and then
is at Chippewa going to be on as well?
And then a couple days later we'll be at home.
Oh, great ball from Davis, offsides though.
Against Chippewa Falls,
correct.
So that will be next up on our broadcast.
Are you going to be in Chip?
I'm not sure about that, but we'll see how it goes.
Yep, but we will be here anyways on
we'll
next
find a
week
way
Thursday.
to bring it to you. Yeah.
So we got a free kick here for Menomonie. You've seen that, certainly one of the things they've tried to do now in the last quarter hour or so as the game kind of has slipped away, is they've tried to be more direct, just a lot of balls over the top. They put some players up top to try and just pursue and cause some difficulty. There's, been some dicier moments for the Raider defense, but in the end they've just been able to handle it, and it hasn't really created any kind of, extremely dangerous chances. Great run by Chuckle there. Good ball by Phillipson. Ooh, a little step over. Trying to touch it past Draskowski. Good cutback. Trying to slide across to Paul Phillipson, and now he's just going to take it past one defender. Looking to the end line. Looking to cross it. Takes a deflection. Rolls out for a corner kick. So another corner for the Raiders, as we got Joey Grickus waiting to come in for Hudson. Coming in for Chuckle, who just won that corner kick. And then we've got another forward coming in here for Menomonie. I believe number 4, Gabe Tronier, but we're not sure. We'll see. Into the game for the Raiders, number 8, Joey Grickus. And into the game for Menomonie, number 4, Gabe Tronier. Great ball. Oh, good look on the glancing header there. Glanced it a little bit too wide, but the Sparling to, I believe that was Sean Berger connection, looked promising.
Mm-hmm.
Final 10 minutes here of the game. Again, Raiders leading 5-0. Opener of the Big Rivers Boys Soccer Conference season, Boys Fall season. Menomonie making another substitution. I believe that's just tough to tell. Schemenauer, I think that is, and that's correct, yeah. Into the game for the Mustangs, number 10, Max Schemenauer. Oof, oof, oof. Dicey back there for Hauser. Dicey back there for Hauser. 2-footed slide tackle by Infante. You can see good. There's a little energy here for the Mustangs. If you're Menomonie at this point in time, let's put the ball in the back of the net. Let's get a goal. Let's get something to show for our work, and see if we can capitalize and win this last 10 minutes of the game. Finish strong. Find some things to build off of, and I'll see if Paul Phillipson has the
turn on the
wheels.
Jets.
Oh, that's a good tackle. That's a good tackle by Schemenauer. Or no, excuse me, that wasn't Schemenauer. That was Riedman, I believe. No, it was Schemenauer. Might need to get my eyes checked here in my old age. Oh, everyone's a little confused where it's going. Touched out there, looked by Tucker Bird for a Raider corner kick. Over to take it again is going to be Aaron Sparling. Put Grickus basically right on the goalie there, unmarked.
Oh, wow, nice
I love
grab.
It. I love it. I love with, when you got Grickus right, one of your seniors, one of your scorers sitting right in the middle of the 6-yard box, unmarked. Give it a try, see what happens. But again, to Fenton's credit, he's got good command of his box and did his job well. Come out aggressively, step in front of Grickus, grab the ball.
Yeah, Fenton did it. Now you see it, now you don't.
Oh,
grab right there.
Psych.
As he's been pretty strong for Menomonie in a tough game for them.
Yep.
Even with 5 goals given up, he's had some quality saves.
Yes, for sure. And it's just as a goalie, there's only so much you can do because so much of it is also predicated on the chances that your team in front of you gives up. And I think certainly Fenton has done a great job with the way the game has progressed and played out in front of him. A little too far. Settled down there. Infante's got it, looking for a little back heel flick. I like that. A little bit of creativity, a little bit of pizzazz here. Wassman looking for it as well. And then shields off the player, Drew Lowy. Lovey. Cleared out by Fenton, coming way off his line and out of his box. Going to be a substitution here. Entering into the game is Noah Beckemeyer. Now into the game for the Raiders, number 16, Noah Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer in, Davis off. I thought Davis put in good work.
Yes, he did.
I thought did a really nice job.
He set up plenty of superb chances there for his forwards. That's a compliment that could go to any of the Hudson midfielders, but Davis for sure stood out.
Yep. I mean, he worked hard to get himself in good positions, and then he looked to play quickly. He looked to play direct and set his teammates up. Oh, slots it across.
Oh, nice.
Nice first touch there. I like that. First touch by Jack was awesome, and then it just got stuck under his foot a little bit there. Oh, wide. Get there, Jack. Get there, Jack. Get there, Jack. Good job. And then adjusts the mask. Pandemic soccer. Good job by Beckemeyer there. Ball's a little behind him, and he kind of settled. Oh, I love the touch by Paul Phillipson.
No one home, but still a nice idea.
Nobody making that far post run. Sparling's done a really nice job, I think, just kind of his work rate coming off the bench has been great. Ewig's coming in here for the final phase here. Into the game for the Raiders, number 23, Alex Ewig. Phillipson leaving it for Sparling. Finds Wassman, drops it back, looking for Beckemeyer, but won there nicely by number 4, Gabe Tronier, and wins a throw-in for the Mustangs. Final 5. So we will be at Menomonie on Thursday. How do you think that one's going to play out? Or, well, rather, the Raiders will.
Yeah, the Raiders.
How do you think that'll play out?
Well, I guess for the Raiders' sake, hoping, I guess, for more of the same from this very strong squad. But maybe if Menomonie can take away some things is, one, don't let Hudson's pressure get to you really early. That kind of seemed to really derail Menomonie's chances early on. And kind of do it themselves. I mean, you need to have forwards who are willing to really push the pace and push the tempo early on against Raider squad, and if you can catch them off guard on the road here earlier in the season, that's something that Menomonie can build off of. But just kind of a rough night here for the Mustangs. They've done a couple things right, though, that I think that they can take into Thursday.
Yep.
But I would assume a Raiders win, if that's what you were getting at.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would think for Menomonie to win a game against, just based on this sample, you'd want to... I mean, the tough part is you'd need to probably not give up a goal. You'd have to find a way to win 1-0, maybe turn that somehow into 2-0. And so...
Yeah, you would definitely need to clean up the back end and for sure add some pace to the front end. And those are just some things that more likely would need to be tweaked throughout the season rather than a 2-day turnaround.
Right. But as Kevin Garnett once told us, anything is possible.
Yes. Easy to say that, though, when you're showered in confetti and win one of the greatest titles of them all. Finally got away from the Midwest. Who would want to play there? Oh, wow, just keep on going. Everybody was a bit...
Yep, everyone kind of stopped there for a second.
Just kind of waited.
Schneider quickly off his line all the way out. Nice job, Toby. Out a little wide for Phillipson there. But, again, you can just see the tempo of this game has died down so much here. We're 5-0. We got 2 minutes left. Guys are tired.
That's been a trend here ever since Hudson scored their first 3. As the temperature has cooled, so has the pace and the tempo.
Right.
Just kind of relaxing as Hudson knows that it had a comfortable lead here early on. Yep. And it's been like that here for the past, I'd say, 60 minutes of play.
Yeah, no. Menomonie just has not, unfortunately for them, been able to do anything to get Hudson out of their comfort zone.
Noah tried to do it himself there a little
Yep.
bit.
Ooh, a little heavy touch from maybe. Working hard to get there is Trani, but Phillipson just kind of got a little touch on it, enough to have it knocked out. Good job by Solon being alert there and active, getting low. You know, it's good flexibility. Bending down like that and be able to pick the ball up. Beckemeyer bringing it around, dropping her back to Harry Ross. Swings it out to Lowy. Grickus. Beckemeyer.
Oof.
Nicely
Nice bit of power.
built attack to give Noah Beckemeyer her shot for the 6-0 at in the final minute of play here, but that was not happening.
Oh, nice find. See if you can
And
stay
able to
in.
keep it in. Yep, really nice ball there. Dropping it back for Grickus. 3 men on. Grickus trying to find Beckemeyer there as we enter the final 30 seconds here of the half. Probably the last gasp for either team.
You think Paul can get this hat trick?
No. 10, 9, 8,
So we'll
7,
close here with a
6,
probable 5-0 win
4, 3,
for the Hudson
2,
Raiders.
1, 0. And that's the final, with the Raiders defeating the Mustangs by a score of 5-0. Congratulations to both teams on a well-played match, and thank you, fans in the stadium and out. Have a great night and drive safe. So,
Pretty good first night of soccer.
pretty
That
good
was
first
fun.
night of soccer. It's been good to see you.
Yeah, I've missed this.
It's been good to socially distant, be in your space.
Yep.
For Adam Tilson, Brian Mose, this has been Chuck Bublitz. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Everyone at home and on the World Wide Web, we will see you next time.